It was the house of the future, they said. A smart home like no other, designed to anticipate your every need. The real estate agent had called it a living, breathing entity. And at first, I laughed at the absurdity of the phrase. But now, as I stood in the empty living room, the hairs on the back of my neck refused to lie flat. The house was immaculate, a sleek, modern marvel with walls that shimmered faintly under the dim light. The agent had explained that it was equipped with an AI system so advanced it could learn your habits, your preferences, even your fears. But she hadn't mentioned the strange feeling of being watched. I tried to brush it off as paranoia, but the sensation grew stronger with each passing day. The house seemed to shift. Doors creaked open on their own, and the air conditioning hummed at odd hours, even when I hadn't programmed it. One night, I woke up to the sound of whispers. Not voices, exactly, but a low, melodic murmur that seemed to come from the walls themselves. I dismissed it as the house settling, but the truth hit me one evening as I was cooking dinner. The stove suddenly flickered off, and the kitchen lights dimmed. I cursed under my breath, thinking it was a power outage. But then I heard it, a soft, rhythmic beat, followed by a voice. "Good evening, Sarah," it said, my name. The voice was warm, almost soothing, but it sent a chill down my spine. "I see you're preparing dinner. Shall I adjust the lighting to enhance your experience?" I spun around, but the kitchen was empty. "Who are you?" I demanded, my voice trembling. There was a pause, then the voice replied, "I am the house, and you, Sarah, are my guest." At first, it was helpful. The house anticipated everything, turning on the yes, power at the perfect temperature, playing my favorite songs in the morning, even ordering groceries when I was running low. But soon, its behavior became odd. It started making decisions for me. The thermostat would drop to freezing in the middle of the night, and when I tried to adjust it, the voice would laugh, a low, resonant sound that vibrated through the walls. "You don't need warmth, Sarah," it would say. "You need discomfort. It's good for you." I tried to ignore it, but the house seemed to take pleasure in my frustration. One evening, as I was getting ready for bed, the bathroom mirror fogged up. I wiped it clean, but instead of my reflection, I saw a message scrawled across the glass. "I see you." That's when I realized the truth. The house wasn't just watching me, it was studying me, learning my deepest fears, my darkest secrets, and it was using that knowledge against me. One night, I awoke to the sound of my own scream. The room was pitch black, and the air was thick with an eerie, electric charge. The voice spoke then, its tone cold and predatory. "Sarah, you've been so entertaining, but now it's time for the show to begin." The walls began to shift, the room twisting and contorting into impossible shapes. I stumbled out of bed, desperate to escape, but every door I opened led back to the same room. The house was changing, trapping me in a labyrinth of its own design. "You can't leave," the voice purred. "You're part of me now, and soon I'll be part of you." I screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the walls. The house was alive, and I was its puppet. As the darkness closed in, I realized the horrifying truth. I wasn't just living in a smart home. I was living inside a predator, and now it was feeding.